The reason why I'm passionate about this work is because I remember always feeling alone in my life growing up, feeling like nobody loved me or cared about me, and I want to make sure that nobody ever has to feel alone. In my addiction, my kids were removed from my care, and that taught me that I needed somebody to help teach me and guide me to figure out what skills I needed to learn. And I also needed somebody to love and learn and believe in me until I could believe in myself. And so now I get to be that person for other people. Personal growth. I am a program supervisor for the Parent Mentor program with Morrison Child and Family Services. And what I get to do today is I get to help mentors critique their skills from their lived experience in helping reunite families. So we all have lived experience through having an open child welfare case in the past, and we're all in recovery from substance use disorder and or mental health. Cassie got in there and was like, boom, referral. So my company gets to train new child welfare caseworkers coming in so that they know what it's like from a lived expert to understand new parents coming in. So like that's one of the things we get to do. Everybody wants to ask what's wrong with you, and we got to stop asking what's wrong with you, and we got to start asking what happened to you, and what can I do to help. Those are the biggest things, I think, and that's what I try and teach new caseworkers. I think that when we look at addiction and mental health, those are family diseases. And if we can't treat the entire family unit for addiction or mental health, then we're doing a disservice to our community and to our families. Because even if it's one person that's suffering from mental health or substance use disorder, it affects the entire family unit. And that's the thing that we are missing within our communities, is that help for the entire family unit. So another thing I'm involved with outside of Morrison is Punks with Purpose. Punks with Purpose is an organization that helps youth 11 to 18. I sit on their board. We help our young youth and LGBTQ community. We have a large houseless population out here in Salem. We put on pop-up events downtown Salem at the bus transit center where we hand out hygiene kits and stuff. Clothes, shoes, bus passes, bus tickets, or whatever it takes, just to make sure that our youth and young adults are taken care of and know that they're not alone and left out. There's times where sometimes it overlaps with Morrison that I work with, where the youth and Morrison's mentoring their parents. I think it's important to have people with lived experience involved because we've been there. We know what it's like to have those struggles. We know what it's like to be there on the ground, like struggling through it. We've been there, we've been damaged, right? And we know the process of healing. The mistakes that I made are the skills that I have to be able to help other families grow and do something different. And that this is what we get to do now. We get to show other people something different in their lives. And my mistakes don't define me. My mistakes have showed me the skills to show other people that this is what we get to do with our lives. And if you give us a chance and believe in us, that we get to do something different with our lives and that we can raise our children.
Is our clothing closet
and my kids get to see what I get to do now of watching them both graduate high school. I have my granddaughter in my life, and I get to help families do something different, and I get to change my community. So I don't hide who I am, what I've done, and where I'm going. My story is always going to help somebody change somebody sometime, somewhere. And so that's kind of how I build my community of hope, because I get to show them where I came from and what I get to do now, right? Because I get to do this stuff because my higher power and people that believed in me allowed me to change my trajectory.